Hi guys, so today we are going to be kind of diving into color mixing with our paints. And so once you guys have watched this video, you'll go and gather your paint supplies. I want you guys to start with the colors blue and yellow. And notice the size of the paint that I put here on my paper. You guys don't need a lot of paint. Each of these are about the size of a quarter. And so you'll need 2 pieces of paper, one to actually put the paint onto, like you see here, and a separate piece of paper in which you'll be using to actually show your mixed colors on. Now, for the sake of me not wasting my paper, I only put mine on 1 piece of paper. You'll also need a paintbrush. Grab one of those green paintbrushes by the sink and a water cup. And so what you guys are going to be doing today is you're going to be mixing your colors. And so I want to start by just taking my paintbrush, dipping it in my blue, and showing what this blue looks like. And so I'm going to start with that. And then what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to add just a little bit of yellow in with this. You can see there's not a lot of change here. And so I'm taking that, showing that, taking my paintbrush, adding a little bit more yellow, mixing that all up. And I'm going to put that over here as well so I can see the change made. And I'm just going to keep repeating that process, adding a little bit more yellow, making a line to show that, adding a little bit more yellow. You can see over here my colors are starting to get a little bit more green. As we know, yellow and blue does produce a green. And so I'm repeating that process. You can see it's getting more and more green as time goes on. And then maybe I want to try just going into my yellow here. And mixing some of that. You can see it getting lighter and lighter. And so I'm going to add a little bit more yellow to mine here. You can see I've got a good amount of my blue going into my green, but now I just want a little bit more yellow so that I can achieve kind of getting into those even lighter greens there. So you can see it's not taking a whole lot of paint to do this. Almost getting totally back to yellow here, getting very close. All right, so you can see I've kind of gone all the way through my yellow to my greens. And yellow is one of those colors, to get a pure yellow, you don't want to have any of that blue mixed into it. And so you guys are going to start off with your blue and your yellow. Once you've got your blue and your yellow mixed doing this process, then you'll want to try yellow and red. And then after you've done this process with yellow and red, then you would want to go ahead and do blue and red so that you can see all the transitions of those colors. We've got from blue to green to the blue-green and to the yellow-greens here. And so this is what you guys are going to be doing for the next 2 days. Start with your blue and yellow, and then if you have time to go to your yellow and red, go ahead and do that. If you don't have time to do that today, you can do that tomorrow. And then the last 2 colors you'll mix are your blue and red.